All right, welcome to the river, Nathan Mohammed Campbell.
Man of many names.
Yes,
I love the river.
it's a beautiful place, isn't it?
It is.
What
Sets
you
you up.
think about?
A lot of things,
Yeah,
you know?
let's get into it.
I mean, shit. How's life for you right now?
No, what you thinking about?
What am I thinking about this
Yeah.
current moment?
Yeah.
I haven't been outside like this in a while.
Dang, man.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I've been to a creek/river.
Yeah, it's a river, man.
Yeah. 'Cause I just recently moved to Denver,
Yeah,
and that's like, it's the first place I've lived where I don't got a patio or nothing.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's weird. Like, I used to always start my day going outside for a sec,
Mm-hmm.
you know, getting the day ripping, but
That's the way to start the day.
yeah, now it's
Yeah.
just waking up and going outside and seeing concrete and driving somewhere.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different take.
Yeah, dude. I feel like when I live in a city, it's like you feel mentally blocked in.
Yeah.
Like you got to escape to just like catch a breath of air. It's like you feel mentally claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to like go out of your way to
Yeah.
find some place to go to because you're stuck in for like 20-mile radius of just pure.
For real.
Yeah. So that's been a weird thing to get used to, but it's nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot more sense of community, I feel like, in a city like that.
Yeah.
Because out here, I feel like people are just on their own shit and just want to. They're gonna go outside if they want to, and they're gonna go.
Yeah.
You can go solo hiking if you want.
That's true.
Like there, it's like, nah, I gotta go to a pub with 5 blokes just to fucking enjoy the day.
It sounds like you're talking about Canada.
It basically is
Or
Canada.
the
I don't know what
UK.
they're doing up there.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been going to a lot of pubs with 5 blokes.
Yeah, that's what you
Okay.
have to do.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, living alone is fucking weird too.
Yeah, dude, it is.
It's. I always have music going. I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to be alone with your thoughts sometimes.
Like I tried that for like the first 2 months.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot to
then-
take.
Like it was nice. Like I don't definitely like going to bed. I've recently just been blasting like Fleet Foxes. You know the
What's
band,
that?
the
No.
band Fleet Fox. It's like
No.
an indie folky band.
Okay,
And so you wake up and it's just some dude strumming over a banjo talking about
that's nice.
his love's like a lily pad or some shit.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Good way to start your day.
Do you feel like it's seeped into your subconscious?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more like it's a whimsical way to wake up.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I used to wake up just gotta go to work, or like jazz a lot too.
Mhm.
Wake up to like a riffing saxophone.
Yeah.
'Cause I've always been a believer that like the way you start your day, that's gonna be like how the rest of your day is gonna go.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So do you try to be intentional and start your day? Like you said, you would try to go in nature.
Yeah, sometimes, but I also kind of just throw it on the radio, so I
Yeah.
can wake up to the craziest shit.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah,
last
it's
night,
lovely.
I fell asleep to Puss in Boots, The Final Wish.
Mhm.
Had a great time watching it, but I just got tired and fell asleep on my couch.
Yeah.
I woke up to Shrek, the second Shrek movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a word, just leaned up, locked in, and finished the movie, and then went back
nice.
to bed.
Dang.
It was so good. I just had to
Yeah.
watch it.
It does sound like a good time.
Yeah,
I like listening to those binaural beats when I fall asleep.
yeah,
It's a nice sound.
just tranquil.
Yeah. Tight.
Yeah, dude. I'm loving this fall so far. It's been a long one.
For real, bro. I've been trying to get a podcast in the river with the leaves.
Yeah,
But I was starting to think it wasn't going to happen. I had many scheduled, but they all fell through. But it's beautiful out here.
you need it. I feel like it's not even close to being done with, too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What are your thoughts on society?
I'm in a weird spot right now. I just work, man.
Yeah.
That's where I've been,
Mhm.
like 60, 70 hours a week. And so I don't really, like, I try to tune into news and, like, like the normal, I, like, downloaded an app that tells me what's going on, but it's just all the same shit, you know?
That's fair.
But, I'm trying to be attuned, but it's also, in, like, a kitchen, that culture is just,
I'm not even talking about the news. I'm just asking for your thoughts on
Oh,
the
and, like, in
society.
general society?
Yeah.
I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, people are, I think people are a lot nicer these days. I know there's a little bit of a riff, but I think that's just opinions clashing constantly.
Yeah,
And I think in society in general, people have way too many fucking opinions.
that's true.
Just about everything.
Yeah.
You have people like I have an
What about
opinion
that
on
opinion,
opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's insane.
Yeah.
Would you ask?
What about that opinion that people have too many opinions?
I think it's people just have so much information at the ready, just
Yeah.
in so like concise ways that were tailored to them. That I think
For
people get
real.
lost in that, and it just creates more opinions. So people can't trust the same thing, rely on the same thing, and that's where like there's a big rift in like communities too, just because one person has a certain thought about how one thing is going. It can't even be like political or spiritual. It's just like they're building this new overhead pass, and it's
Right.
fucking with my daily commute to get coffee, but it's boosting somebody else's. But all of a sudden, those people just hate each other just because of that.
Yeah. It's like across history, I feel like people haven't had this view of like humans is like we're all unique and we should all have our own unique worldviews.
Yeah.
And it's like live your truth. The idea like you live your unique truth is obviously kind of like relativistic. Like it's denies the idea that there's like an absolute truth. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about I don't think people really seek truth when they're like evaluating truth claims. They're looking for identity rather
Yeah.
than truth. It's like, do I want to have this in group? Like, do I like the picture of myself as someone who believes in this thing? It's like so it's like very fractured, and the truth seeking isn't actually truth seeking. It's like
It's cosmetics.
identity seeking. Yeah.
And that's like the same thing with opinions too. Is it's cosmetics at this point.
Yeah.
You're only having that opinion or acting out in certain ways just so you seem to be better in the eyes of other people.
Right. Or like in the eyes of yourself, which you validate through the eyes of other people.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of optic games.
But I think on that aspect, I think we're kind of okay right now, but I think we're at the cusp of like just pure fakery.
No, for
I
sure.
think we're coming up to that.
Yeah.
It's scary, but I think it's what's gonna happen. Just
Yeah. At the same time, it's like people are very hungry for like sincerity in light of that, which is like, I don't know. Sincerity can like you can reach a point where you're so used to like building a persona that you believe in too. Because like when people are building personas, they're not just trying to create a picture of themselves that others can feel good about. They're trying to create a picture of themselves they can feel good about. So it's like when you engage in that process for long enough, you lose track of the actual sincerity, and then it becomes like a grueling process to try to recover your sincerity. But I think there's like people are just very drawn to that at this moment in time, of like people who are actually not worried about other people's opinions and not trying to put on a front, that are just like being.
Do you still think that's like a facade though?
Is what a facade?
Like they're trying so hard.
Like sincerity, you can front sincerity for sure. Like you can build sincerity into your facade, and like a lot of people do that for sure. And I think it's an easy trap to fall into as you're like searching for sincerity. You can just build it into your front, like the mask of sincerity.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Because that's what's scary is like, because that's just layers of sincerity and like sincerity, acting, because that's
For
only going
sure.
to keep going up to a point.
No,
It's
it's
just
crazy.
like self-manipulation.
Yeah.
At some point, that's why I think it's dangerous to think in that way of like trying to be sincere.
Right.
But there's also like that thing in the back of your head that's itching, like you're trying to not be sincere, so you're being sincere, so you're acting sincere. It's like that constant cycle.
That's very true.
So yeah, I think trying not to think like that and just letting things happen to you and things around you happening affect your output on a daily basis and not delving too deep into it.
I think what you're trying to uncover in trying to be sincere is like a childlike interface with reality and like relationships, where you're like I think in a lot of in our culture, and definitely in like schemas I've fallen into and people I know for sure too, is where like you're you're trying to get something out of social interactions, whether it's like validation or even like self-validation.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to sell each other a mask or an idol, and it creates like social dynamics where like people are feeding each other's idols, and it's not real food, like it's not sustaining to anything, because like even the flattery to an idol you're projecting is not actually like you only internalize it as pain ultimately, because it's a creation, it's not your true self. So it's like it begins as a protective mechanism where you're trying to shelter yourself from like rejection or pain, but then you paint over the sincere self and then end up in a place where you can't receive anything anymore. So it's like very like there's a lot of loneliness even in people who have like a lot of friendships.
Yeah.
Like you can spend a lot of time with people and leave feeling really way lonelier than you felt before if it's all just like projecting and it's all like kind of that superficial game we were talking about. But I feel like what we're aiming at is like a recovery of like the child like way of interacting with the world, where it's like without pretense and just like innocent, in that you're not presuming or assuming or desiring anything other than the relationship in the interaction. But that's not an easy place to get to.
Yeah, and also just chasing innocence like that I think it's a scary thing, because that came from such a, like pure part of your life, and you're not that person anymore.
Yeah.
Or like just like you need to take into account what you've seen, what you've experienced. And I just think it's scary to like not necessarily act childish or like innocent, but you got to realize the things you've done are like who you are now. So trying to be happy, go fucky, like just shit's all rainbows and giggles.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I think that's, insanity, like at this day and age.
Yeah. No, it's like, are you saying that as a negative thing? Like it's it kind of seems like you're saying that to act childish like is to put on that front. So I think there's kind of a distinction between what we're talking about, where like I'm saying you should like break it down until you like reclaim that true self.
Yeah.
But if you're projecting and trying to act childish, then that's like kind of a different thing.
Yeah.
But I think there is the dynamic where like if you do that in sincerity and authenticity, people will think you're an idiot and like look down on you.
Yeah.
Or at least like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we're so trained to operate in superficial places. That's like where the world takes place. So people resent you if you don't act like that. They'll
Yeah. Like I've constantly just been like seeing someone mess up, just in like where I work or just like in general, and I'm like, you're a fucking 35-year-old person.
Yeah.
And you're acting a fool right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like everybody acts a fool. Like that's okay. But
for sure,
there's always that age and wisdom like accounted for with like the shit you're doing. Like it even comes to like dropping a coffee when you're walking.
Yeah.
You're fucking 65 years old. You're dropping shit? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you think you've been around enough where you don't drop stuff? Yeah. I think that's more on my part of like needing to be so like not corny or not like being like astute or like carrying yourself well.
Yeah.
Because, like I'm a big guy. I fall, I laugh. Or like you've seen a big guy fall, you're like, ha ha ha, look at this fucking guy.
And if you spend your energy like avoiding that, that's like a weight you place on yourself, and you'll resent people who don't place that same weight on themselves.
Yeah, and you also just become like a stone. You just like have to like hold yourself accountable for everything.
Right.
That's like one thing I've been thinking about lately is I'm definitely trying to be more astute, more like, a man about shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of been fucking with me because I don't need to be. Like I'm fine.
Yeah. I think it's a very interesting dynamic that happens with like a lot of the, what do they call it, like the manosphere on like social media, where it's like selling masculinity.
Yeah.
But it's very funny to me because it's like a lot of it's like putting on a front of masculinity, and that's like one of the most weak and effeminate things you can do. Is like put on a front because you care about other people's opinions of you and try to appear masculine.
Yeah.
Out of like a place of just like is like one of the most like somebody who like watches Andrew Tate and like practices in the mirror like looking like a man.
Yeah.
Like I don't hate Tate or anything. Like I think he's a great entertainer, but like my point is just that like trying to lean into the optics of masculinity is a very weak and effeminate thing to
And
do.
that's even like, that's somebody else's masculinity that you're
Right.
trying to build upon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't, like people that constantly have quotes of like, I'm not thirsty, I just lick my lips, you know, like you just,
Yeah.
that like whole grind culture of, you're just matching some other grown man's masculinity that had the balls to put that out on the internet.
No, for sure.
And so you're just,
for sure.
I think
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It goes back to the idea of like buying into truth as an identity. It's like people aren't seeking truth, they're like identity shopping as they look around.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'd like to be like that, so let me like front as if I am that.
Yeah.
And that is like you're operating from a place of like weakness and insecurity and doing that.
It's like envious living. It's just, that, yeah. Right now too, I'm going through like, just being okay with where I am and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, I just like, I'm a dude by myself working.
Yeah.
And that's just what I'm gonna be right now. And like, that's
Yeah.
okay. I don't how, like, I've lost a lot of personality in the fact that I'm just working. And I don't like looking at my phone because I don't like, you know, the opinions of other shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that is beautiful. They're hitting me.
For real.
Oh no, the umbrella, dude.
Oh no.
Oh no, dude, the umbrella's
It's coming our way.
cameo, dude.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. Imagine just losing your roof like that.
Damn, bro. It stopped.
It stopped though, yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping we were gonna get it low key.
Just plop it up, dude, post it.
Got some sticks. Check out this stick.
I'm still infatuated with finding a stick that looks like a gun.
Yeah.
Like my whole life. Just,
That's nice. Yeah.
it's like constellations. Just finding a stick that looks like anything.
Yeah. No, that's a good move. Somebody must have stripped this stick.
I think they whittled it.
Yeah. This could kind of be a gun.
People don't whittle enough these days, too.
What's that?
People don't whittle.
It's true, man. People
Just
don't even whittle
sit
anymore.
down for 2 hours and fucking
yeah.
whittle.
What's happened to us?
I think they'll find it again. I think we'll
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, man.
What you think about?
I'm thinking about how fucking pissed I'd be if my umbrella flew off my encampment.
Yeah, man.
You don't got a whole lot, but you got that umbrella.
That's true. It got stopped. He'll get it back.
It did, yeah. Do you think like homeless people? Because you can get out of being homeless, I think, quite easily. I mean, I'm not, you know, it's a very privileged aspect of me saying that. Like, I think, put your mind to anything, you could do anything. But I feel like at some point people like decide to stay that way, like a gypsy or like a nomad.
Yeah, I mean, they're like actively deciding to do it. I think a lot of it's like addiction, and like if you talk to homeless people, a lot of them are not there anymore mentally.
Yeah.
So it would be tough for them. And I think like addiction is the biggest thing. Just like drug addiction.
Well,
he's getting his umbrella back.
His umbrella back.
Oh, thank God.
Cause and action right there.
For real. But yeah, I mean, people do bring themselves out of homelessness, to some, but yeah, dude, it's tough when you're thinking about like helping the homeless, because like I think giving everybody food is good, but yeah, like I saw some videos of somebody who was like offering a bunch of homeless people food or like liquor.
Oh yeah.
And the dude who chose the food, he gave a bunch of money to, because like he was just like looking for somebody who was actually trying to stop being homeless and then was gonna help him out. So like stuff like that maybe is helpful, but yeah, dude, it's so sad.
But then you scroll down and you see a video of a dude giving 120 joints to a bunch of homeless people. It's like, keep them this way, like as a joke.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
What you think about?
Not much. I think that's been the problem. I don't think enough.
No, dude, that's not a problem.
Like, I'm a big ignorance is bliss guy.
Yeah.
But I think that's...
Ideally, you want to have zero going on in your brain.
Yeah. But
that's the end of all Eastern religions, is seizing your thoughts and your consciousness.
Just pure nothing.
Yeah, man. Getting so smart that you just don't even have a single thought for the rest of your life. complete vacancy.
Yeah, but isn't that? I feel like that's a sad way to live,
Yeah.
and that's just putting makeup on the pig of being an idiot.
No, for sure.
Because
But-
I enjoy it. I enjoy not seeing some like article or having some philosophical thought about the
Yeah.
smallest thing, but at the same time, there's nothing behind these eyes sometimes, which is nice. I think it is nice.
No, for sure. You just gotta be more than your thoughts.
To whose benefit,
What's up?
To whose benefit?
I mean,
Like self-righteous benefit,
not necessarily like self-righteousness, but like if you think you are just your thoughts, I don't think that's the truth. Like there's a lot more to you than your thoughts. I think I'm like in our culture, we place too much of an emphasis on like thoughts in the brain and make that into our entire being when there's more than that. It's like we're blind to spirit in our emphasis on the intellect.
I also think like people get so hung up on mental health,
Mm-hmm.
which I think it's good to be in your head like that. But I remember growing up, like people weren't really doing that, like
Yeah.
going to therapy as much,
For sure.
which is good or bad depending on who you are. Because I went to therapy when I was like 16 for some shit,
Yeah.
and I just quickly found out like I'd rather deal with it myself. I think that's a lot more rewarding to deal with like your problems yourself. Of course, there's limitations with like you need medication, but
did you feel like it helps you process things inside, like, and ask you questions and kind of like direct you in that, or no?
I just felt like it was more of an excuse for me to get my thoughts outside and for somebody to tell me that you're this, you're that, you need to do this, you need to do this.
Yeah.
But I think just like self-actualizing those thoughts for myself was a lot more beneficial than just having some second party saying, hey, you're diagnosed with this, you need to take this to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy.
No, that's crazy for sure. Yeah, I think like just fixating on yourself is like the number one cause of suffering.
Yeah.
So it's like sitting around all the time thinking about like trying to tend to your wounds psychologically is not the way to heal them.
But also, I don't know, I think like I would take pride in like having some mental block and then just really like mentally honing in it by yourself and be like, this is what to do, this is how I can fix it, and then just doing that.
For sure, yeah.
Other than having like a therapist tell you,
Yeah.
like, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I've never been to therapy. I think it can be helpful for some people and harmful for some people. It definitely depends on what you're doing. Like, overprescribing is a huge problem.
And it's not like overprescribing too, but like quickly prescribing.
No, for sure.
Is insane. Like,
yeah.
The second someone has a problem, it's like, you need to take this miracle drug that's gonna fucking help
and they're incentivized by pharmaceutical companies who are trying to they're like buying their souls, bro. It's so gross.
That's terrifying to me.
No, it's like I think I don't even know, bro. Like the medical systems in America are so evil.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. But yeah, I think that like I do side with people who talk about how like mental illnesses don't exist in the way that they're framed.
Yeah.
As like chronic problems. They're inescapable because like people attach those things to their identity. And they identify with it and accept it and like almost take it as a point of pride.
And you're feeding
their
it with
victimhood.
that too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's like you can absolutely overcome many of those things.
Yeah.
But not if you like accept it as a point of pride and victimhood.
That is scary though, that people are taking like their illnesses as like they're boasting it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Society, am I right?
Fucking society.
Yeah.
What a whirlwind.
What a world.
What a whirlwind.
What a society we have.
I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I like how people can complain about the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what's beautiful about at least like American societies.
That's true. Yeah.
People hate that it's free. People love that it's free.
Yeah.
Either way, you're bitching about how free you are and
that's
how
true.
like your lack of freedom. It's insane.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
Dude, this is my podcast. You can ask me that. I ask the questions here.
Oh, come on, dude.
What you think about?
Oh, shit, dude. I don't know.
You can tell me.
It's really nothing, man.
Mo, you can tell me anything.
I know I can tell you anything.
No, come on.
I'm not afraid.
Come on.
I'm not afraid.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Religion. A sub-society in society.
That's true.
It's, you know, I was raised very religious. I assume
Yeah.
you were too. I feel like most people in Colorado Springs were pretty raised that way. And it's just, it's weird to me. I don't hate on people that are religious anymore because I think it's a good way to be raised. It's a good way to live, moral compass-wise. But it's weird to me, like, grown adults still being fully fascinated in it.
Or what?
Like, grown adults still being fascinated in that, like, in this day and age.
Really?
It like, I don't know, you think you'd read the fine print or find something else out where you wouldn't need to, because I've always personally seen religion as like an excuse, not like a horrible excuse, but like, you act like this, you sinned, you did something wrong, so you pray that you fixed it, that like your redemption for it. But I've always seen that excuse. I think it's always just been like a fear of hell is what drives a lot of people to still be like that, which is, I don't know. That's why, like, I've recently really wanted to get into like other religions just to see what exactly they're all thinking about.
Yeah.
'Cause,
yeah, you don't find that as much in Eastern religion, and it's like I'm a Christian, and like I definitely do pursue it and believe in it, but I kind of agree that like fear of judgment. I think like Americans view Christianity as like a legal diagnosis, like you're going to hell, that's a problem, here's like the technicality you can use to escape that.
Yeah, like 5 easy steps.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I've been doing like deep dives on Orthodox Christianity lately, which views it more as like a healing than a way to escape judgment.
And that's
it's like, here's the problems, here's the reason for the problems, and by coming to God is where you find like healing and true life. And I think that's like it's interesting because in the olden days, like in the times of Jesus, they were the belief that everyone was like worthy of judgment, like worthy of going to hell, was like widespread. And today people don't believe that. So it's like, first you have to convince people that there is a problem before you give them the solution to the problem. So like I'm definitely very sympathetic to that perspective and like am in it to some extent. But it's like, I think the better way of viewing it is like, the world is without life and real life is found in God. And like real healing and like the things we're seeking in the world just continuously leave us empty. And real life is found in the living God.
So you think like spirituality is like gratification for...
Is what?
Like gratification? In like a layman's term?
That's an interesting way of putting it. Like, not necessarily in like the pleasure-seeking sense, but like deep gratification of soul. And it's like, I do think that like God, we're created by God and programmed to be in relationship with Him. And so like the desires of our heart are to be with Him. So that is where we find like deep and lasting gratification. And when we displace that and like seek it from things from the world instead, it leaves us more empty. It's like short-term gratification, but long-term like numbing and pain. And then God is more of like the, you could say like the long game, in the sense that you pursue Him patiently and then find what your soul is actually after.
That's the form of like Christianity specifically I respect. I feel like a lot of times nowadays people are just doing it for either like a sense of community or just to feel like what they're like everything they're doing is right. It's like cheap I don't know, it's like cheap Christianity. I don't know, it's kind
For
of
sure. And like self-righteousness is like one of the things that Jesus absolutely hated.
Yeah.
So like the idea that like,
Yeah.
like that was the number one group of people he took beef with were the people that were like saying that they were empowered by God and just using that as like a platform for their own self-righteousness.
Yeah.
So it's like that there are a lot of Christians like that, but that's the opposite of the spirit of it.
That's what I hate.
Yeah.
That like just purely feels like a mask.
For sure.
Like you're not really devoting yourself to that.
Yeah.
You're just letting the people around you, because it's like they brag. Like people brag about it.
For sure.
Like
yeah.
I was. I hate that.
Yeah.
That is nuts to me.
Yeah. Just lifting yourself. Yeah, and it's like, no, I don't think almost anybody does a good job of it, like whether Christian or secular, of like not judging the people around them, and just like operating in love rather than like something that's self-seeking.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't, like as a Christian, like I try to, but like I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
But, like yeah, I don't know. That's definitely the essence of what Jesus is actually telling people to do, is like not consider yourself greater than anyone else, and to like make yourself the servant of other people. It's like I've been thinking about how judgment is always actually self-condemnation. Like if you follow any judgment you're holding of someone like back into yourself, you realize it's actually about yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like Jesus says, like those who judge will be judged, and I think that's like a inherent fact of reality, that is like as you judge the people around you, what you're actually doing is condemning yourself, but like projecting that onto something exterior.
So do you think, like, do you look down on people for not being like as spiritual or as religious?
No.
Like
I think that like God has like drawn me to him, and that's like a pure gift. Like yeah. I mean, I'm sure I do internalize pride about it in some ways, but like I recognize that that's a lie in like my better moments, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But like I think that's how like God tells you to view these things, is like it's by grace you're saved, right? Like not by your own works or not by any of your actions. It's like I was not operating in a Christian place, and then I had like I've just had a bunch of wild experiences and just like internal change that I can't credit myself for. So I think it's like for sure just like a gift from God.
Oh yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely do still like have like I'm not claiming to be. There's a sort of self-righteousness in saying that you like. I'm definitely not saying that I'm like that I'm not judgmental or any of that.
I think,
but
everyone's always going to be judgmental. That's
for sure,
and especially in realms of religion, like that's kind of par for the course, where you're going to be judging somebody that doesn't. Because fundamentally, people don't believe in what you believe, so that's automatically like a notch off your belt. Like you don't respect that person to a degree just because of that. Which is like, I don't know, it's like when people ask you like, "Yo, what's your major?" or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The second is like, "Yo, you religious?" You're like, "Oh shit." You automatically understand that person to like a degree.
For sure.
That's a funny icebreaker.
Yeah. And it's like when we were talking about, this all kind of ties into where we're talking about how like people seek identity rather than truth.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people seek the identity of superiority, like in a lot of like the like not scientific, but like scientism, I think is like a religion, where it's like a religion of self-superior atheism, where people are drawn to that because they feel like they can rise above like the religious and consider themselves better than them.
Yeah.
So like that's I think that's a very common identity game to play in lieu of truth seeking.
I was definitely like that when
I was like that for a while.
Yeah, like when you first like denounced it, or not like denounced, but like stopped believing. I was like, it's fucking sheep. Like they're just read a book, live the life. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And I think the older I've gotten, I respect anybody that's devout or honestly just faithful. I think faith is probably one of the craziest things out there in the world.
Yeah.
Just pure blind faith.
But it's necessary. You can't believe anything without a leap of faith.
Yeah.
There's one thing that you can be certain about, and that's that, like, of your own existence. But you can't even be certain about what you mean by those terms.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am."
Yeah.
And then, like, Nietzsche came along and it was like, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you say, "I think, therefore I am," and you have no idea. Like, you're a being that experiences thoughts, but you don't know where the thoughts come from. You can't say that it's you who's doing the thinking.
Yeah.
And when you put the word "I" in there, you're assuming that you as a self exists, which is also an assumption.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think there is like one verifiable statement that you can believe in without faith, which is that, like, the mind, there is mind. Like, your consciousness is the one thing you can be sure exists.
Yeah.
But other than that, it takes faith to believe in literally anything.
Yeah, even like your own words.
For sure. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know Nietzsche was a fucking pocket watcher. That's
Was it what?
Pocket watcher? That's criminal, dude.
What do you mean by that? I don't know that term.
Just putting him on blast or something
Oh,
like
no,
that?
dude, Nietzsche put everyone on
Just
blast.
a hater?
No, dude, like one of the most, he's like the greatest hater of all time. In Beyond Good and Evil, he opens the book by saying that the history of philosophy is a history of, like, intellectual dudes trying to get laid and failing. And then he just goes through the history of philosophy and absolutely shreds everyone.
I need like a new King James version of what he was saying. Just in, like, dumber words.
No, dude, that book is absolutely crazy. Like, I used to be a huge fan of Nietzsche.
Yeah.
And I still, like, admire his, like, he's one of the smartest people to ever live.
Great
But then-
worldview. Yeah.
What's that?
Great worldview.
I mean, his worldview is like, he's like an existentialist. He thought we create our own values.
Yeah.
And it's like, he had an insane amount of pride. It's like, I'm interested in viewing philosophy through a psychological lens. And this is like, ironically, it's like one of the things that Nietzsche was unbelievably good at.
Yeah.
Was like looking at people's philosophies and looking at their lives and realizing how their philosophy was a coping mechanism for, like, where they were insufficient in their personal lives.
Yeah.
But when you, like, run that on Nietzsche and look at his philosophy in his personal life, he was getting, like, he was going through so much stuff. Like, he was constantly getting stomped on by his mom and his sister.
Jesus.
And he was getting, dude, he proposed to this girl via his friend. And the girl ran off with his friend instead.
Oh.
And, like, there's, like, so many just horrific stories of him getting like, publicly castrated, basically. And it's like, so when you run that test on him and look at how his philosophy was a coping mechanism, it's like he was getting shredded by all of the people in his life, and then he would go back and write about how he, like, sort of, like, posed this great philosophical warrior poet.
Yeah.
And talk about how he had killed God and broken history in half. So it's like you can read Nietzsche and it's very apparent how his philosophy is a coping mechanism for his personal inadequacies. He was getting, like, rejected in his personal life and then taking solace in his, like, fantasies
Just
of
being a
intellectual
hater,
greatness.
too.
Even though he was intellectually great, it
Yeah.
was like that was his life. And it was a life that doesn't actually have any life in it. And it's like he went insane at the end of his life.
Yeah. I mean, thinking like that your whole life, and
Yeah,
it
dude.
sounds like some incel, just fucking
No, for sure.
hater shit.
For
dude.
sure, yeah. It's crazy. But he was, like, unbelievably, like, when you read his books, it's like jarring how intelligent he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could never, like, get into stuff like that because
Yeah.
I think it would either, like, piss me off, just the way that, like, someone can think like that and I can't,
Yeah.
or it'd be like, this dude is so wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I can't approach that in, like, a middle ground.
I get really pissed off when I'm reading too. Yeah.
It's the worst too because you gotta
Yeah.
keep, like, flipping the pages. You're like,
No, I rage quit books all the time.
really? Oh.
No, yeah. If somebody says something that I think is really stupid, I'll never pick up the book again. Yeah. Yeah. But Nietzsche honestly doesn't do, like, he's all of his stuff is very intelligent and well thought out. I think when you just run that psychological experiment on him is, like, viewing his philosophy as a coping mechanism,
Yeah.
you can clearly see what's happening. It's like you use your pride as, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, as a place of solace, kind of,
Yeah.
from, like, all the pain you're experiencing. It's like a counterpoint to all the rejection you're facing and stuff like that. So like you lean into pride and try to tell yourself stories of your own greatness.
It's like a defense mechanism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a lot of people doing that these days, of like philosophical work at least. If
I
it
don't know,
is,
dude.
it's definitely like a dumbed down.
If you read, like I was a philosophy major for my first couple years, and you have to take a lot of intro level classes where it's like social justice warrior philosophers
Yeah.
who are just talking about oppression, and they just like basically openly preach philosophies of resentment and victimhood. So
Really?
it's like, yeah,
Huh.
they like teach you that stuff in philosophy school. It's crazy.
That is fucking, and that's like baseline too.
What do you mean by baseline?
Like that's like they show everybody that, they teach everybody that.
That's like why people shit on the humanities so much, is because they've just been like hijacked by like social justice philosophies
Yeah.
that are very stupid. It's like, I like being in those places because they have to front as if they're interested in conversation, and the philosophies are very easy to break down because they're just certainly wrong.
I think there's more of like a stigmatism behind them.
Yeah.
Where that's why people act out on them. Like,
what do you mean by that?
Like having the philosophy, like that notion of what's good and bad, but they have like that credibility behind it, so they act on it.
No, for sure.
And then that just is like, they care more about that than the actual, because everything is fucking cookie cutter. It's simple. Like, you don't have to overthink it.
It's like it appeals to authority.
Yeah, it's that social implication behind everything where people need
for
to.
sure. And that's the game they're
about it.
actually playing in those classes, is like most dudes are like terrified to speak up because they're afraid they won't be able to get laid.
Yeah.
It literally is. Like,
That's
dude,
fucking
I would
crazy.
argue with my teachers in those classes, and dudes would walk up to me after class and like shake my hand and be like, that was awesome. But they were like afraid to do it themselves because like they were trying to sleep with the girl next to them. It's like
The cute girl 2 rows down you've never actually seen is there. That's hilarious.
No, it's crazy, bro.
Too many.
What you thinking about?
Yo, I brought a lot of gizmos out here.
Okay.
Just
that's
so
great.
I can bless you.
Oh, that's glorious.
Let's start with one. Kaleidoscope.
No way,
Yeah,
bro.
dog. Yeah.
That is so sick.
Jacket of many wonders, dude.
Oh, dude, I love kaleidoscopes and I haven't seen. This is so cool.
And that's like a real one, dude. Like, look up.
Bro, this is so sick.
Yeah, dude.
You think I can put it in the camera?
I think you could.
Oh, we should definitely try that.
Life's
Dude,
like
that's
a kaleidoscope.
so sick.
Dude. Yeah.
You want to look through it? Where'd you get this?
My sister gave it to me. I don't know.
No way.
She's also a gypsy-like woman.
She's a gypsy woman?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. Fucking hell yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. Do you understand how kaleidoscopes work?
Magnets and mirrors.
Magnets? Okay.
Just always say magnets and mirrors if you don't know how it works, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume it's just a bunch of fractal mirror.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, that's so sick. I have a big podcast coming soon on the impenetrable mystery of magnets.
Fuck yeah.
We're going to try to get to the bottom of it. We're going to spend a few hours talking magnets, trying to get to the bottom of what's happening there.
I don't think you're going to do it.
No, dude, no way.
I don't think you're going to do it.
The mystery is impenetrable.
It's just polarization and metal. That's it.
Yeah, dude, I think it's magic, but I have some theories I'll get into.
Dude.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's like my favorite thing to say is if you don't understand something, you're just like, yeah, it's probably magnets.
Yeah.
It's probably just fucking magnets, dude.
Yeah.
Smoke and mirrors, dude.
Smoking mirrors and magnets.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, bro. This shit is
I
beautiful.
wish I was a fucking pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That sounds like the life.
You just fucking do nothing, man. You just sail, pick up chickens, drop them off.
Wait,
Fuck, dude. Get scurvy once or twice.
Is that what pirates do? They steal people's chickens?
Yeah, man. They just sell chickens and like. I don't think
pretty
anybody was
awesome.
really digging treasure like that.
Yeah.
I think that was some Jack Sparrow Hollywood bullshit. But
Yeah. How much buried treasure is there out there?
I want there to be more than I think there is.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, what do you consider treasure?
Yeah. No, I feel like it's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I buried up somebody's diary from like fucking 1640, like that's treasure.
That's treasure for sure. So you could write your diary and you could bury it.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing I want to talk about today. Heirlooms.
Heirlooms.
Are you kidding
yeah.
me? Like I don't know if
Are
I'm
you
ever gonna.
kidding me, bro?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna like have kids, but
Yeah.
I want to have shit.
You don't have to have kids to have heirlooms.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I won't see you for like 40 years, but you get my favorite Al Green record that I've had.
That
for
sounds
fucking,
awesome. Yeah.
like leaving that kind of legacy
Oh yeah.
in like objects, I think is awesome.
No, it is awesome.
Like
Do you
having-
have cool family heirlooms?
I got like certain little trinkets.
Yeah.
You know, that's the funniest thing is you can put any like pertinence on an item and claim it to be an heirloom.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you just give like a bullshit story to your
You need
kid.
a story behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. Like, yeah, this is the like that Imagine Dragons record. Did I tell you I was gonna bring you that?
No.
Oh, dude, I was gonna bring you like this Imagine Dragons vinyl.
Yeah.
That would be funny as shit.
That would be funny as hell.
But then I was standing there, I was like, no, this is an heirloom item.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
You got to write your diary inside of it.
exactly, or just like put coordinates in there and just give
Yeah.
it to my kid.
That's awesome.
Cause yeah, I feel like you meet people that have like, yeah, this is my my grandma's knife. She got back in the 40s. And you're like, hell yeah. Like,
No,
that's
it's
the
so
coolest
sick.
shit ever.
It's so sick.
I love that shit, dude.
I have my great grandma's like Bible from like 1899.
Oh,
That's sick. Yeah, I don't have too many family heirlooms though.
that's why you gotta make your own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be the shittiest little thing.
For real. For real. Like just buy a $10 piece of jewelry from Walmart and then make it your family heirloom. Yeah.
This is my
there it is.
grandma's fake gold chain.
That's actually your grandma's?
Yeah,
Oh, let's
actually my
go.
grandma's. Yeah,
Dude, that's a legit family heirloom.
yeah, I love it.
That's so sick.
It's just little
That's a
shit
nice
like
chain
that.
too.
Oh yeah, I got you something else.
No way.
Many pockets, dude.
I can't believe you came out here in a fisherman's vest
Dude,
full of gifts.
Heirloom for you. my grandma's
No
Jaguar
way.
ring.
Dude, that is so sick.
Yeah, dog.
That is actually so sick.
Little elastic plastic.
No
Put
way.
that on the pinky, dude.
This is your grandma's?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know if the camera will see it, but it's a Jaguar ring. That's fantastic. Dude, this is big.
She had a lot of Jaguar themed fake jewelry.
That's sick.
I
I love
have
Jaguars.
I have one that's a bracelet, but it's just
Yeah.
like a Jaguar laid out.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is made out of.
Fucking nothing good.
Like
Oh no.
plastic? Oh,
Oh no. Fuck. The mic foam. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. I, of course, consult Jake before talking to any of his friends or doing anything on the podcast. Obviously, got to consult Jake Jensen Beats.
Yeah, of
so
course.
I asked him what your specialty is, and he said it's food.
It's what?
It's food.
Yeah.
He said your specialty is food.
That's what I do for a living.
Okay, that's what you're a chef.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. How do you make the correct meatball?
Correct meatballs. So
Yeah.
let's say, okay, 2 pounds. What kind of meat do you want?
What kind of meat do you want?
I like a good chicken meatball,
Oh,
pork
interesting.
meatball.
Yeah.
I think beef's overrated.
Interesting. Do you blend them?
Yeah, you grind down.
Yeah.
You can get like ground chicken.
What is chuck?
Chuck is just like
Beef?
shittier parts of beef.
Okay.
But so you get that. You get like 2 pounds.
Okay.
Okay. You get 1 egg yolk,
Okay.
about half a cup of breadcrumbs,
Okay.
cup of buttermilk.
Yeah.
Seasons whatever you want.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk will make it nice, man.
That's fire, bro.
Whatever kind of seasoning.
Yeah.
Like, really, it's up to you.
Yeah.
What's your base seasoning?
Literally pretty much everything I cook, I just add a bunch of butter and a ton of garlic and some onion and basil and oregano, salt and pepper too.
That's basically all you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, get weird. Like, I like fucking cumin. I think
Cumin's good.
Cumin's
Yeah.
probably my favorite right
Cumin's
now.
great.
Yeah. Sumac.
Sumac? I don't
Yeah.
even know what that is.
It's like a Mediterranean seasoning.
Interesting.
Yeah. That shit is money. But yeah, just put that in a ball, roll it up.
Yeah.
Here's where shit gets tricky.
Yeah.
You can fry it,
Oh.
get nice crispy. It's gonna be a little dry.
Yeah.
You could pan sear it.
Okay.
It's not gonna be all that crispy. One side's gonna be crispy.
Yeah.
Steam it. That's just sucking wet balls at that point. So I always recommend frying it
Okay.
and then steaming it in the oven for like the last 5 minutes.
How do you steam something in the oven?
So you just get like a water,
Yeah.
any kind of vessel,
Yeah.
water, and then like a grate. Put the balls after you fry them on there.
Dang.
Steam it for like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Water is steam.
You just use water? Just add moisture back in?
Yeah. Like you could use chicken stock if you want to be a bougie bitch about it.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
But like in a restaurant, we have like steam ovens that we throw in there. But yeah, man, that's how you make the best meatball.
That sounds great. That sounds fantastic.
You can always make, fuck you if you get those big ass meatballs though. You ever been to like an Italian spot?
Yeah, they have
give
huge meatballs.
Just one ball?
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you.
not acceptable.
That's disgusting.
They gotta be pretty big though. They can't be too small.
Yeah, no, fuck a little meatball.
Yeah.
Unless it's in like a SpaghettiO situation. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, that's all I really do is fucking cook.
What's that?
All I do is cook.
That's fire.
I don't
What's
even
your
cook at
favorite thing
home.
to make?
That's one thing I hate. When I tell people like I'm a chef,
Yeah.
they're like, "Really? What's your favorite thing to make?
Oh,
The
really?
bear? Have you seen the bear?" Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like I like it all. You can find
Yeah.
love in anything you cook.
That's fair.
It's all about making
Yeah.
it you.
Yeah.
Fuck a recipe.
Yeah. No, big time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Anything Mexican food,
Okay.
I think that's the best.
Mexican is the best.
They have like so one thing I learned at culinary school was like learning every like country's base ingredients of like what they throw in the fucking.
What you thinking about?
That's what I'm telling you. Fuck. God damn it. It's called not terraform. It's terra something. It's like cook from the earth, cook with the earth. It's like the art of what grows where you are. You should cook with what it was.
Yeah.
Like, Colorado doesn't really have shit. I think from Colorado we have like a few berries, corn, and shitty potatoes.
Okay.
But like in the study of like other countries, it's like Mexico has. Okay, it's all called mirepoix.
Call it what?
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix?
Mirepoix. It's
That's-
French.
Mirepoix?
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Like La Croix, but mirepoix.
Okay. Mirepoix.
It's like, it's three things. It's a base. So in
Yeah.
French, it's carrots, onion, and celery.
Interesting.
But in like Asia, it's ginger, green onions, and garlic.
Huh.
Like Mexico, it's garlic, cilantro, and a pepper. I forget which pepper it is.
That's the best right there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They have the
Yeah.
best base of
Yeah.
like flavors you can build off.
What was the first one you said?
Mirepoix, French.
No, but what's the first country you talked about?
Uh,
Carrot, celery, and something else.
That's French.
Okay.
Carrot. That's like,
Those are all trash, bro.
yeah, you'll see that most in America though, because a lot of America is based off of French cooking.
Interesting.
French cooking is also the worst. It fucking is gross.
Yeah, I don't even know what French food is.
It's just butter, onion, celery, and carrot.
I mean, butter and onion's a good start, but
I think like
yeah.
Anglo-Saxon European countries probably have the worst fucking food ever.
Really?
Yeah, big time.
Is that Italy included?
No,
Okay.
Italy's got it down.
Yeah, Italy's
Italy
great
knows
for
what it
sure.
I think theirs is tomato, garlic. I want to say basil just because fucking basil.
That's a stack right there.
Yeah.
That's even better than Mexican in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it does
Yeah.
either. It's just fucking, yeah.
America's got tobacco. That's one of their essentials.
You can't, yeah.
We should do more tobacco cooking.
More tobacco. I know cotton's still big from here.
Yeah. Tobacco, cotton, and potatoes.
That's it.
The big three.
But they make better potatoes in fucking Europe too.
Yeah, that tracks.
But it ain't no Idaho.
Yeah.
It ain't no Idaho.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing I'm fascinated with is like the cultures, like just different cultures and like how, because most food these days that isn't like mind-bendingly crazy or creative or whatever the fuck, which is never something I've been too into, because I think it's mostly been done. Like the fusions of cultures and their food, and most food is just poverty food.
Yeah.
Like lobsters were never expensive back in the day; they were given to the poor people.
Yeah.
So people just made crazy fucking bisques and stews,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's fucking huge, like cuts of meat.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Every single soup was never meant for a rich person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, soup is one of the I'd say soup is one of the objectively worst foods. As far as like, if you take the ingredients and prepare them in any other way, it's going to be better.
Really?
Usually, I think.
What kind of soups? You ever been to a restaurant and gotten soup?
I don't do that often. One time my cousins made this soup that was insanely good. That was like super cheesy.
Yeah.
And had bacon in it.
Cheddar bacon? Broccoli cheddar bacon soup?
No, it was like some fancy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do love what do you call that when you get the sandwich and you dip it in the soup?
Jus?
Jus.
Jus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that
great.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be a big soup hater myself too. But then, like...
Really?
You can make anything a soup. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
it's all about the water.
Yeah.
Because you think it's a lazy food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, soups and salads are like just fucking toss some shit and eat it.
Yeah.
But I think like classy soup, gazpacho.
Okay.
You have a gazpacho?
Okay. No.
It's cold soup.
No way.
Yeah. Cold.
It doesn't sound good.
It's like a cold tomato summer soup. It's fucking good. It's Italian.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
Interesting.
good.
I like tomato soup too. Grilled cheese, tomato soup.
I think that's a crux of humanity.
Okay.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Yeah.
I think that's necessary.
It's fantastic, bro. You ever had a croque monsieur?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
You got to croque madame?
I don't think so.
It's just with an egg.
Okay. No, that sounds even better.
Yeah.
I think my favorite food is Monte Cristo.
Yeah?
I forgot the name of it.
Like you fuck with like the grape jelly and like
no,
the powdered
yeah,
sugar?
dude, I love that shit. Whenever
It's
I see Monte Cristo on a menu, it's like literally there's no greater joy in life than going out to breakfast or brunch,
Yeah.
mimosas, and
Being surprised with a Monte Cristo on the menu?
Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I see a Monte Cristo, I just close the menu.
Yeah?
It's so good.
That's one thing I'm scared about. Too many people are closing the menus.
Yeah.
Like, it's something weird, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's
Why
so
is
much,
that?
there's like, it's the same thing with like settling down with like a certain genre of music.
Yeah.
Like, you know how much music is out there? Like, you
Yeah.
can listen to?
Yeah.
I think eat fucking something weird.
That's true. That's fair.
And yeah. Like, I get mad at my parents all the time because my dad, like, he hates garlic, he hates onion, he hates milk. What
Really?
the hell are you eating, dog?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's gluten-free.
Dang.
Like, that's not living.
So what does he eat?
Like, shitty stuff from Trader Joe's, Sprouts. Like,
That's no way to live, man.
that's no way to live.
It's an abomination.
Yeah. I'll never forget, this is like a...
What you thinking about?
I'm talking, mother. Here, I got you a gift, actually. Cool Japanese pocket knife.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
bro.
dog.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, dog.
Dang, bro. This is beautiful.
She old, too.
Oh, that's sharp, too.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's glorious.
A little rusted, though.
Last night I had a dream where I can't remember all the specifics of it, but somebody was chasing me. He was like in my house. I had a different house. It was a big house. And he was like chasing me, trying to kill me or something. I was sneaking around. I knew where he was. He was looking for me.
Yeah.
And the house was flooding. So I saw him on the side yard. He had thought I had already run. And I was looking for this knife. I was going in to get a knife. And the usual knife I would have used is like a hunting knife. I couldn't find it. I swam into the basement of the house where all my stuff was because it was underwater. So I was under the water searching around looking for my knife. And I couldn't find the usual one. I couldn't find a good one. So I had to grab a tiny pocket knife. And then I surfaced and ran. And then I woke up. But anyway.
Were you still pissed off that you couldn't find a knife when you woke up?
Well, not anymore because now I have this Japanese knife. And
There you
next
go,
time
yeah.
in my dream, I'll find this Japanese knife.
Dude.
What you thinking about?
Dude. Mercedes. No. I mean, TCA was a trip, dude.
Yeah, man. Wild place.
Stupid ass school.
Yeah. I don't know. Some good, some bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I dropped out.
You went to college pathways or
No, I just dropped out.
you dropped out of high school?
Yeah.
No way, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like my junior year, I fucking...
Dang. What'd you go do?
I just got my GED and started working in kitchens.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That shit was...
Like midway through junior year? Or
Yeah. I remember, you know Steven Valdez?
Yeah.
Me and him did a fuck ton of donuts in the parking lot, the high school parking lot.
Yeah.
And so I got like, me and him got banned from driving for half a year on school property.
No way.
And we had to pay like $1,500.
Yeah.
And so there was that. And I was like, yo, fuck this place. I'm not gonna like go to college.
Yeah.
I didn't think about college. Like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna go make some money.
Yeah.
And then I just worked at a Jersey Mike's.
No way. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude.
How do you feel, like looking back on it now, do you feel like that was a good thing, or?
I mean,
So you have to quit football too, huh?
I quit football like coming into freshman year.
Okay.
It was just fucking, it was too much for me.
Yeah.
Just that dedication of like
it was
waking up in the morning, going to practice every fucking day. So I was already an idiot. I didn't do like my homework or nothing. So I think that would just not help school at all.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was just like, I'd rather go make money because I don't think I'm gonna go sit in an office. I decided that like a long time ago. I was like, I'm never gonna go sit in an office and fucking work like that. But yeah, I think the fucked up thing was after I dropped out, like a few months later, COVID happened and everybody had like the easiest senior year of their lives.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm working at Jersey Mike's. People were enjoying their summer.
That's crazy. Adderall is crazy, bro.
It's crazy how many people rely on Adderall.
No, it's wild. Like once you take it and you see how it makes you a lot better at school for sure, because you're able to pay attention to things that you just aren't interested in.
Yeah.
But that's kind of why it's fucked, is like it kind of sucks out your soul in the process of doing that.
Because you're just a fucking machine at that point.
It literally turns you into a machine, bro.
But
it also shows like where the school system falls short for like a very large percentage of people, is like it's not they have to take Adderall to be able to bear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even just to grab someone's focus for like an hour.
Yeah.
I hate when people like claim, like I've worked with people where like they fuck up and they're like, oh, it's because I didn't take my Adderall.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
No, it's crazy.
It's fucking.
It's literally meth too.
Yeah, it's just cocaine.
Yeah. Extended release cocaine. Like it's crazy. You can just waltz in and get a prescription for it.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was getting the prescription for it, it was so easy.
Yeah, and that's not like they're not worried about giving Adderall to people because they give it to fucking everybody anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, they love giving it. It's crazy.
Dude. It's nuts how easy it is to like make those pills and how cheap they are.
Yeah.
And then just the fucking price of it.
It's like everybody talks about guns with reference to school shootings as if guns are the problem. But I saw some stat that literally all of them are committed by people who are on like Adderall and antidepressants and like this list of pharmaceuticals that does that to your brain. So it's like that's very clearly a way bigger problem than guns.
No, it's guns. It's guns.
Yeah. It's wild.
That's never going away. I don't think guns are going away. I don't think pills are going away.
They have to manufacture consent for it, which they're trying really hard to do, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Fucking A.
I think people are good, like, when governments play the long game and just, like, people who have interest in just, like, manufacturing things in society are playing the long game.
Yeah.
They're good at it. Like, you see how they enter the education system and just, like, they don't worry about the current beliefs. They try to, like, create the beliefs of the future.
Yeah.
And they are good at that.
Manipulate it.
Have a lot of control in the educational system. So who knows, man?
That's what's scary to me of like the pure like bureaucracy and like the power of everything is like you can complain that like, oh, they're adding this like part of the highway which is going to make more traffic, but you don't know any better, and so they make it, and now it's just a part of your life.
Yeah.
I don't know, I forget what it's called, but it's like fuck, how to describe this? Not knowing what you have is like a lot easier. You know, say you have a table, you have a full table, it's full of shit, but one half of it you can't work on. So you only have the half. And so you adapt to that and live like that, and then they open up that other half and it fucks your whole shit up, but you just adapt to it and work with it. Mm-hmm. I forget what that shit is called though.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's like you work better with the less you have.
I think that's the principle of like creativity, is like if you give someone a blank sheet of paper and no prompts or anything, for like take writing for example, you say like write anything, people have no idea like the thoughts aren't flowing. It's like they get overwhelmed by the possibilities.
Just like the freedom.
But if you give someone like an open-ended prompt, then like creativity starts flowing. So you need constraints to have like the flow of creativity.
It's jingling the keys.
Yeah. It's like kind of counterintuitive because you think it functions best in environments where anything is possible, but you have to introduce constraints to like allow the flow to happen.
And that's terrifying that people do that at a global scale.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
You never know what you're getting manipulated by.
For sure.
Stay off the fucking phones, dude.
For real, bro. Yeah, bro. AI videos are like going crazy now.
Yeah, the fucking, was that Sora?
Yeah.
I can't even look at my phone anymore. And
I was on Instagram the other day and just scrolling through, literally everything was AI.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Like, I was enjoying it.
Dude,
Mark Cuban just going ham out there.
Dude, one of my favorite one is like this old lady opens her door and there's like a little wiener dog and she's like, "Hello, how can I help you?" And the dog just opens its mouth and it's just a water hose of water. It just blasts her away.
Yeah.
But now, like, I can't even look at like genuine videos and be like,
no, it's for real, bro.
You're just looking for the fucking watermark, seeing if it's fake or not. And
yeah.
it's fucking scary.
No, for real. It's like a lot of possibilities, but also like I'm excited for some of the possibilities, like you being able to feed it a prompt, like take a book series and make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Or
But also, that's just like it's a shortcut. It's
for
cheap,
sure.
you know?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna fucking ruin us one day.
Maybe, or it's like there might be a big pushback from it soon, like people looking for real content. I think a lot of people accuse this podcast of being AI,
Yeah.
and that's going to get a lot worse. It's crazy. Bro, if this podcast was AI, I would add so many insane things.
Yeah.
But I also have plans of stuff to do that everyone is going to think it's AI. It kind of ruins the like absurdism that is possible in real videos because everyone's just going to assume it's AI.
And that's fucking sad that we're even having a conversation where doing such different outlandish shit could equal this is AI.
Yeah, no, for real, bro.
Fuck, dude.
But I think AI is still shitty at being inventive. It's like people still have to feed it the prompts.
I think it's as inventive as what people give it to, you know?
Yeah, so it's 0% inventive.
Yeah.
It like outsources its creativity to, which is like plagiarism fundamentally. Like,
well, yeah, it's just taking different sources. Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes an accumulation of different sources and then extrapolates from that, which kind of is what we do also with our creativity. We're always referencing.
And you're just putting shit in different words.
Yeah, we're like swimming in a cultural hive mind sort of that we're drawing from in all our conversations. But like AI is just not as good at that, or it isn't able to create original thoughts out of that.
Like I don't think we are anymore too though. I can't think of the last like pure, just downright creative thing I've seen. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of fair. It's pretty rare in our culture. Like, I love the movies that are like people make movies that nobody else thinks to make.
Yeah.
And it's like that's my favorite type of shit. But like almost everything falls within. It's like people think that they get the algorithm for success in different areas, so they just like follow that and try to replicate what other people have done. But it sucks, man.
It's a fucking cop out, dude.
Exactly.
Just like Nietzsche, dude. I think Martin Scorsese is a modern day Nietzsche.
No. Let me see if I can think. I don't know if there is a good modern day Nietzsche. It's like
Pusha T. I think he's up there.
Yeah. Bro, I think Ye is one of the greatest artists alive.
Yeah, that is some pure creative shit.
And he's like, he approaches things with a childlike mindset.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of pride that I think is to his peril, like spiritually. and maybe creatively too, but
Name one genius that ain't crazy, dude.
yeah, but it does enable him to like look at the culture and like that's like really where a huge superpower lies, is like the culture is all pushing you in one way and you're willing to say fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's like you can either do that with pride or you can do that like in God. You can say that like I think if you're operating within a Christian schema and you're doing it with sincerity, you do the same thing because you recognize that like the powers of the world are of the devil and God is like the actual source of life, and you're not competing for human validation. You're like looking to please God. So I think you can get to that same place through that or through pride and thinking you're genuinely the greatest person alive. And then it's like, either way, it's very necessary for greatness to like, because everyone is constantly pushing you to like do the same things that other people have done.
That's either like the most healthiest way to look at yourself or like the most unhealthiest way to look at yourself. Like, I am a god.
Yeah. It's wild.
Even like in his radical crazy shit, he's still being pretty creative.
And he's also still like he's always been way ahead of the culture.
Yeah, he's pushing the envelope every fucking time.
And you could say that he's creating the culture or that he's predicting it, but like either way, when he went off on all his like anti-Semitic Nazi stuff, everyone was like, all right, this ends here, but now the culture is shifting towards that too.
No, people were like,
no.
How?
No, it's crazy, bro.
It's I don't know if that's like more of a kudos to him or like how numb people are getting to shit like that.
I think it's a response to Israeli propaganda.
You think?
It's like they're not playing a good game in the age of the internet.
Yeah.
Because like just like labeling people as anti-Semites for criticizing them in any way is antagonizing them.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I mean, when he started saying all that stuff, they blocked his bank accounts.
Yeah.
And like destroyed him and proved him right.
Yeah, very, very quickly too.
Yeah, very, very quickly.
Yeah, maybe he poked the right bear. Like he did that right away.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know if there's anybody I can think of with like a dude. Honestly, like Nietzsche wasn't known in his time. I think like the greatest intellectuals of our time probably we don't know about.
Yeah.
But I have no idea.
That's like with was it Van Gogh? Like he was never known.
Yeah.
Until after he died.
Right.
Which is I want to know what that's going to be like for us later on.
For sure.
So I feel like now, especially with just constant flow of media.
It's going to be Voin, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be Voin.
People are going to see Voin on this podcast and say this man was onto something.
They're going to find his fucking tweets and be like, holy shit.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, bro. This podcast starts in a creek that I refer to as the river, and it ends with Voin being crowned king of the new empire of America. I have a master plan and it's going flawlessly so far.
Got that shit cooked up. All it takes is you got to make a cake.
You got to make a cake.
50 pounds of fucking Play-Doh.
50 pounds of Play-Doh and a cake. About 5 Voin cameos, and it's all taken care of.
That guy's fucking nuts.
Bro, he's literally 10 out of 10 funny in all situations. Like, we didn't allow him to talk when he was being the chef.
Yeah.
He wasn't allowed to talk. And still, when I watched it back, I was literally crying. Like, he's literally 10 out of 10 funny 100% of the time.
Dude, he's fucking idiot, though.
No, dude, he's awesome.
I remember, because we all, like, genuinely didn't give a shit in high school.
Was that, like, just you guys' grade? Or is it just, like, you think that's, like, a rising spirit of just, like, do not care?
I think it was just a culmination of, like, at the times, we were getting everything we wanted all at once on our phones and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, we could listen to everything. It was Colorado Springs. Everybody's pretty nice and doesn't really confront.
Dang, bro.
Fucking trees
Sticks
are
flying everywhere.
For real. Yeah, I think it was just all, like, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
I think we just really cashed in on that moment.
Dude, it's like the invention of the iPhone and, like, popularization of the iPhone is, like, the most significant thing that's happened in so long.
Yeah.
Like, you could call that one of the most significant points in human history, for sure.
I'd go, like, yeah, internet, and then, like, personal internet in everybody's pocket.
For
It's
sure.
like,
And it's like the fact that it happened in our lifetime, like when we were kids,
yeah,
is so insane.
Yeah.
Like there's like a sharp cutoff between like, you could say that like we are the last kids who had a real childhood.
yeah.
Like,
I still think like kids are outside and playing and shit, but it's definitely like they're not doing it for. I used to go out all day, like an entire day outside.
For real.
Now it's like play a little bit for a while, but it's fucking hilarious to me too how you'll see like millennial parents and their kids. It's like iPad kids, you know?
Yeah.
Because they were the last one to experience, or like maybe they'll learn more like this. But nah, dude, they're gonna fucking go watch TikTok or some shit.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Fine by me, dude. The scary thing is, I'm gonna throw a under the bus here. Just like you see buddies that are like actually smart. They're gonna become like doctors or like high level engineers using ChatGPT to get their fucking homework done.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna fucking do surgery on somebody and you just learn about it via fucking Google.
I think there's like a big increase in smart people trying to escape from society too. It's like where they used to want to become doctors and stuff like that. They're like wandering through the Middle East looking for truth type thing.
It's become more spiritual and like just,
because like this there's like a huge spiritual deficit in our culture.
I don't think a lot of people say like this is like the stupidest people have ever been. If anything, it's the smartest just because of the constant flow of information you can get. But I think it's the lack of people actually using it or like caring about it.
And it's sort of impossible. Yeah, no, I agree with that it's like on both ends. It's like people are stupider and smarter than they've ever been.
Yeah.
And if you like were to give an old person today all the information that you receive in a single day, their like brain would break.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's very interesting because like people are absorbing way more information, but if they're not able to take a step away from it and have like a firm belief system that they can interpret it in terms of, it's just all going to be like a collapse into pure chaos.
Yeah.
It's like some of the appeal of tradition. It's like one of the things I said, I've been like looking to the Orthodox Christian church. And I think one of the things, like I honestly expect there's going to be a huge Orthodox revival in the coming years because they have like a ton of tradition and they remain largely unchanging across time. And there's like such a immense hunger for that in our worlds.
Yeah.
Because like everything is super chaotic and changing and people don't have concrete grounded ethical systems they can evaluate things in terms of. So it's like all the information is useful to the extent that you can incorporate it into a framework that has a sense of absolute reality to it, like absolute truth. And if you have that as a basis, like you have a sense of self and you have a sense of the truth and of like what's going on in your reality, then you can fit everything into like the tree of knowledge within you. But if you don't have like the roots of the tree of knowledge, then it's just like shit that's floating by you. And
it's just shit locked away for no reason.
It's pure chaos.
Yeah.
Like you can't process any of it in terms of anything grounded.
And I'll agree with on that of like the revival of like Orthodox Christianity too, is because there's such a lack of community.
No, for
and like,
sure.
And
bro.
that is such a fucking like stone of community there.
Yeah.
That I think, like, but once again, that's gonna get convoluted in the future as well.
For sure.
Of like people coming in and like just acting like it. But
it's interesting. There's like the old Orthodox church fathers talked about how these great, huge Orthodox churches would be rebuilt and they would actually be the church of the Antichrist.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this on Twitter yesterday. It was like they were yesterday they unveiled like the biggest Orthodox church in the world and people were like quoting that. Dude, it's crazy though. Dude, the times we're living in are so insane.
Yeah.
But no, I totally agree. And it like ties back to our earlier conversation about how when people are wearing fronts and wearing masks constantly, there's no real sense of community. You only feel more lonely as you interact with people around you. So it's like the sincerity and like groundedness is a necessary part of like genuinely connecting with people as human beings. And so like returning to church is like a necessary part of that. I think like you really can't have, like when I was talking about the tree of knowledge that you have to ground everything in terms of, like I think God is a necessary part of that. If you don't have God as the center point, then you can't properly organize existence because you got to organize it around a center point.
You think you need like a potent being at that because you can't rely on like a human to act like that.
You said a pope?
Like a potent.
A what?
Like a potent, like an omnipotent being.
Oh, an
at the
omnipotent?
yeah, like at the center of that.
Yeah, like I think God is alive, and like my teleological view is that like the purpose of life is to connect with God. So I think that like the center of that picture has to be God, and then everything else is organized around that. Like I think sin means to miss, right?
Yeah.
So it's like your first aim, God says like, or Jesus says, seek first the kingdom and then everything else will be added to you. And I think that's like a teleological claim. It's like you have to aim for God first. He has to be your first love, and then everything else falls in line when that order is worked out.
Yeah.
But when you see things as ends in themselves, they're all empty because like the purpose in them is like the God that is alive in them. So, and I also think even if I was like a secularist, I think there's no, you can't build an absolute framework around a secular ideology. It's all relativistic. So there's no ground. So it's like, even if I was secular, I might claim that we should just return to religion purely for practical reasons.
And you can't rely on like just one dude to like one like human being. Like that's like a cult at that point.
Yeah,
and
like
it's
the Pope.
Yeah. It's just mad convoluted.
For
too.
sure.
You tell me the guy I'm living my whole life in is a Chicago fucking Red Sox fan? Like, that's crazy.
No, it is crazy. But like people really want that. Like they want some kind of grounded, which is like potentially like the appeal of like the Antichrist, like a figure like that who could bring people together and provide some seeming grounds for everything that's currently floating in the air.
I mean, even if you look at like content creators or like people that like stream on Twitch or some shit.
Yeah.
People will watch that for hours, give money, be a part of that community.
Yeah.
Never meet the guy.
For sure.
And that's like, that's crazy to me. That's
it's
scary.
Like, dude, it's like, I think the reason, like, I think with this podcast, one of the aims of it is to like, just have a good time because like people have like an extreme hunger for that. Like, Joe Rogan's like most popular episodes or some of his most popular ones are just like Protect Our Parks, and those episodes where it's just him and his friends like having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's because like people have such a hunger for that. I think so many people don't have that in their lives, like meaningful friendships where they can just like relax and let go and have fun.
Or like actual conversation.
So you feel like you're a part of it as you're viewing it. And I mean, you do like actually enter into it to a certain extent. But yeah, it definitely shows the just like hunger for genuine relationships and like fun and all of that, which is severely missing in our culture.
Like people
extremely sad.
People eat like an entire meal just watching a podcast because they want that eating with people sensation. Yeah. Which is like, I don't know, because I remember going up for like communion at church. It was always like a big deal because it's everybody eating, drinking. Yeah. And one thing, everybody believes in one thing. Because, like you said, that sense of community is strong, and putting it on, like, God is a beautiful thing because everybody has that anchor to come back to. Yeah. And so, we definitely are losing that. Yeah, when we're not in shared frameworks, we can't actually communicate with each other because we don't understand what we mean by different things. Like, you have to enter into a shared... That's another problem with the whole, like... live your truth that's different from everyone else's idea is that like as long as everyone's operating in individual worldviews that are distinct from other people's, we can't even understand what each other are talking about. And it goes back to of like there's too many opinions. Like there's too many like and people do judge books by its cover and they just fucking take that and run with it for like their whole lives, for their whole relationships. Opinion-based society. For real. And fuck.